Enough about what's really happening out there. AI isn't just coming for jobs, it's already here, and most people don't even see it. The World Economic Forum predicts that 83 million jobs will vanish in the next 2 years, and that number is likely conservative. White collar careers, law, accounting, finance, marketing, they are being automated faster than factory lines everywhere. Okay, think about this. Decades of education wiped out by an algorithm trained for pennies on the dollar. Companies don't need loyalty anymore. They don't need your years of experience. They need efficiency, and AI delivers it without asking for weekends off, healthcare, or even a paycheck. Every day you keep your head down, hoping that you'll be safe, you're actually falling further behind. Because when the wave hits your role, it won't be gradual. It'll be instant. One morning, you'll walk in and find out that you have been replaced by code. They're not warning you enough about what's really happening out
AI has really taken over the last year or so. Like 2024, I kind of heard a little bit about it. I mean, obviously, I've known about AI for a long time now, but I feel like from the beginning of this year until now, it has increased tremendously with ChatGPT and everything else. Like you see a lot of these shorts that have AI that they're able to make even wrestling. Like they'll put like people that have passed away and they're like promoting like having wrestling promos and everything like that, which I think are pretty funny. But AI has really advanced a lot, even just in 1 year. In 1 year, we've seen just so many things have happened. So I wanted to make this video too because on my birthday, I overheard my brother-in-law talking about this to his dad, and he said, um, like they were talking about getting in trade school and that people were starting to get more into the trades and going to school for that. And he said, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to start doing that here soon," because he was worried about AI, and he even said that AI can take his job right now if they really wanted to. And he makes a lot of money. He makes a lot of money. Him and his wife combined make like $140,000 a year, maybe something like that. He makes a lot of money. I'm pretty sure he's pulling in like 80,000 and she's pulling in like 50,000 or something like that. They both work from home. They both work on the computer. Um, so yeah, he's worried about it. And they make a lot of good money, and that's going to be a lot of people that work with computers and work with all these different careers on the computer. They're going to maybe see in the next 1 to 2 years, what do you say, 83 million jobs are going to be lost due to AI? That's a crazy amount of people, man. I'm worried about AI. I'm just trying to figure out in the next 5 to 10 years just how many jobs it's going to take away from American citizens. And like I said, it's going to start more in the computers. If you have like a job on the computer, depending on what it is, I feel like AI could probably take it really quick, sadly. Um, and then it could start to go into delivery service. You kind of heard with things like Amazon that now they could have drones just kind of take packages in the air and drop it off. And it wouldn't surprise me if they start making in the next 5 to 10 years self-driving cars that just drive themselves to the customer. Maybe they have like a little robot that's like a drone, pick up the box and just takes it to the door. I don't think they'll have to have like the Tesla robot take it to the door like the robot in the Jetsons or something like that. They'll probably will, if I had to take a guess, they'll probably have a little robot that's like a drone take it to the door. Maybe have like a self-driving car, and then have the robot take it to the door. So AI is scary right now, man. I'm just trying to figure out because I thought I heard a thing where Elon Musk was saying that um, he thinks that maybe work will be kind of optional in the next maybe 20 years, and I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I agree with that at all. I like Elon Musk, I really do. I like him a lot. I think he's done a great things. I know a lot of people don't like him, but I like him. Um, but I don't know if I agree with that because if you don't have how, like, I don't get it. Is the government going to give us money? Is somebody going to give us money? I do not see that happening at all. I don't see that happening at all, man. I don't see it happening. So if there's no jobs and things are being replaced by robots, like, how are we going to work? How are we going to do any of that stuff? I'm concerned about that. It sounds like a great life, right? Oh yeah, you could have all these robots take over and then you guys could sit back. It's like, I do not see the government just being like, hey, handing us money. And I don't see businesses doing that either. I don't know why the businesses like Amazon and other companies are like, yeah, let's get robots in because we don't have to pay them. We don't have to rely on them. We won't have to rely on them like not showing up for work. And yeah, that might work. But at the same time, who's going to be your customer? Who's going to be your customer? Because if these people don't work, they obviously don't have money and they can't go and spend that money at your business. So I don't know how that's going to work either. So AI is going to be a very confusing thing in the next 5 to 10 years. I'm just trying to figure out how it would work. Like I said, I don't see anybody giving any of the American people free money and money like that. So I have no idea how that's going to work. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens with people going forward. So like I said, in 1 year, it's like advanced this much when it comes to things with how smart it is. So, but yeah, it's definitely people are losing their jobs a lot lately that I've seen on here. When it comes to school, like whenever I see like young kids like going to school for things, man, that's even scary too because you kind of feel in a way that are they going to school and it's gonna not be something that they once they get a degree, is it gonna even be worthless? Because they really like if they are going in for some type of thing for computers or um anything with the computer, you kind of feel like, is AI going to take their job? And they feel like this degree is worthless and they'll have all these student loan bills to pay back and they won't be able to pay it back because they can't get a job. So whenever I see kids like that, I'm kind of thinking, man, like I really hope that their degree will not be worthless in the next 5 to 10 years. So yeah, I don't know. The jobs that I think that are really going to be the ones that are going to stay are the blue collar jobs for the most part, the ones that everybody laughed at, the ones that people were like, oh, if you work in blue collar, you're pathetic. You don't make a lot of money. But like, is the joke going to be on everybody else because we're the ones out here that are actually going to, can a robot probably do some of these blue collar jobs? Yeah, of course. But can they like fix? Can they do construction? Can they be electrician? Can they be like a plumber? Can they do kind of like these things? Maybe, but can they do it well as if a human person knows it? I don't know. I really don't know. I kind of feel like the blue collar work is going to be the one that stays around probably the longest, if I had to take a guess. In fact, I probably think that's going to be the case because all these computer jobs, AI is going to take over those. So it's a thing to think about for sure. So yeah, are you scared of AI? Because I'm not really like scared of it right now, but I feel like in the next couple years it might get to the point where I don't know what's going to happen with the economy. I don't know what's going to happen with anything with jobs. Like I said, I don't think the government's going to be like, yeah, just hang out at your house and we'll give you money and we'll just have robots take over and do everything. I don't think that's going to happen. And don't get me started on if these machines just malfunction. I don't even want to think about that because obviously I've seen these things malfunction online and they look powerful as crap. So, but yeah, I don't know. Are you guys worried about it right now? So, because right now I'm kind of like not really worried, but I probably will be worried here soon. So, but we'll see what happens. So, anyway, guys, like the video if you got this far. It would really help push the YouTube algorithm. This video to the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos and reaction videos like this, in my opinion. So I will see you guys later and hope you have a good day. I'll see you guys later.